So we are a week out from the much anticipated fight between YouTubers KSI and Logan Paul, but it feels like the dust has yet to settle. Millions of fans across the world got behind the YouTubers as they entered the ring, but was it a fair fight? Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions, the channel that hears the deafening cry of the internet, or astutely studies what's trending so we can bring you answers to current questions, as well as the long-standing ones. At the moment, the world is still talking about the latest YouTube face-off and the result, a draw. But today we are asking, was the Logan Paul KSI fight rigged? Before we get into it, why don't you guys tell me what you think, and also let me know if you were Team KSI or Team Logan. After months of build-up and way too many diss tracks, KSI and his brother Deji, formerly known as Comedy Shorts Gamer, took on Logan Paul and Jake Paul respectively, with the younger brothers providing the warm-up act. Jake beat Deji and that was that, but KSI and Logan seemed to struggle to gain the upper hand against one another. Both KSI and Logan seemed to think that they won the fight, but nonetheless the fight was declared a draw, with a rematch expected stateside in 2019. Was this already written in the stars or the playbook? No matter what your feelings on the YouTubers, this fight was a big deal. 21,000 people bought a ticket to watch the match at Manchester Arena, some flying in from across the world. 800,000 people paid $10 to stream it on YouTube, and there were 1.2 million concurrent views on pirated Twitch streams, and that's not to mention the millions more who have watched the highlights. That is some serious coverage. While the rigging of fights and match fixing isn't unheard of, although illegal, in an age where YouTube is struggling to retain its credibility, I would hope that they would have more sense than to back something fixed. People always have a way of finding out, and this could harm YouTube. But then again, perhaps they just wouldn't know. Perhaps if a fight were fixed, it would be an agreement between KSI and Logan themselves, but we'll get back to that. So nearing 1 million people paid to watch the fight. If it was fixed, that would be a slap in the face to their hard-earned pounds or dollars. YouTube stars branching into organized sports is still a new concept. Would they really want to risk the credibility of the genre, which has proven lucrative so early on? Honestly, I don't think so. Both KSI, Deji, and Jake have made response videos. KSI and Deji both say that KSI won the fight, obviously. Jake was kind of gracious in his win, which was unexpected, but he did say that he thought his brother won the main event. Logan has yet to make a response video, but did tweet that he felt he won. From the video responses of the other three cutting through the fight talk, they honestly do seem quite genuine. Outside the fighters, a few YouTube videos have been crying fixed. These videos are from smaller YouTubers who are arguably looking to expand their reach and get in on the drama. Bigger YouTubers like Drama Alert aren't calling BS on the fight, and you'd think that they would. Rewatching the fights back, it looks genuine. Looking over the statistics following the fight, perhaps Logan had the edge. He landed more punches in 4 rounds, but he clearly got very tired at the end. Some are questioning the decision to call it a draw more so than they're saying the fight was fixed from the start. A rematch certainly is a good marketing and financial opportunity. Some articles, including one from British news publication The Metro, claims that KSI made as much as £80 million from the fight. He took the ticket revenue from the Manchester leg, and it has been agreed that Logan will take the ticket revenue from the stateside rematch, which works out nicely. Some say too nicely. Personally, each of the YouTubers, Jake, Deji, Logan, and KSI, have seen their YouTube stats growing exponentially, with their videos garnering several millions of views a day. Social Blade tells me that they've over doubled their regular daily views. More importantly, this fight has finally changed the conversation surrounding Logan Paul, who at the beginning of the year seemed to be on the brink of collapse following the PR disaster that was his Suicide Forest video. A draw is perhaps the best outcome for him, allowing him to continue to thrive within a new narrative. If there had been 2 clear winners in the double-pronged fight, the fight still would have been a success, and the YouTubers involved could have still continued to advance in the spotlight. They could have sought other challenges. But isn't it better this way? If over 2 million people tuned in to watch season 1 of KSI vs Logan, why wouldn't they schedule a season 2? I have to say, ahead of the fight, I heard from my bigger YouTube sources that the fight was a fix, with Jake on track to beat Deji and KSI on track to beat Logan, but that isn't exactly how it played out. I think so many people in the industry wanted it to be fixed to make them feel better about the clout these guys are gaining, feeling that they were controlled in some way. This made some people who aspire to be as big as them feel safer that they're part of the same system. But it seems to me that individuals involved here make their own system. They don't seem to have to play within the rules of those more powerful than them. They're setting the rules, and slowly but surely, these entertainment stars are becoming some of the most powerful people in the industry, with no one stopping them rising to the top. These guys are responsible for their own successes, as well as their own downfalls. So honestly, I don't know whether the fight was fixed. I'm leaning towards no. I think that there would have been a rematch anyway, win, draw, or lose. What's important is not so much the result of the fight, but the success of the event, and the real winner here is the power of internet stardom. So guys, did you think the fight was fixed? Let me know in the comments section down below. Also, let me know if you're Team KSI or Team Logan Paul. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Do make sure you leave it with a thumbs up if you like this content, share this video with a friend, and stay subscribed for more big answers. I'm your host Rebecca Felgate. I'll catch you in the next video, but until then, stay curious, stay alert, and never ever stop questioning.